up! When you want to have some fun, you should go quizzing with Killie.
Grab a gin or have some rum and drink along with Mrs. K.
Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Hiya.
Hello. I'm partly chopped off.
Well, shove a little bit closer to me then. Not
We
the end
never,
of-
we never checked.
We didn't check.
We forgot.
No, we went. We realised we should have checked, but we didn't.
No.
And it started. So, welcome to quiz number 2 of 2022.
It is quiz number 2.
Because we're in month number 2, so it kind of helps this.
Quiz
helps.
2, month 2, 22. 2. Good number.
But it's the 27th.
Yeah, but it's 2022.
Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome everyone. We have a quiz on things in February. Well,
Do we?
things in February from me. You decided to just do a round on something you're reading at the moment.
Pretty much.
And then this extra special round, of course, is just what we've decided to do. And as always, we will explain the special round when we get to it, but it's a secret. I don't think it's as good as last month.
Probably not. I think we'd be struggling to top last
We
month.
would be topping,
Yeah.
struggling to top last month. So we should probably bring up the test quiz and make sure everything's actually working, eh? Because like, who the hell knows? We'll start it, see what it does. I'm not sure how many people will actually be playing tonight, because everyone on my flipping Steam account appears to be playing Elden Ring tonight, except for Sanguine and Sleeps, who have given up just to come to the quiz.
Well, that's nice.
That was nice of them, wasn't it? They put a post later on to say, we've given up Elden Ring for you. Well, I've given up Horizon Forbidden West for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've only been playing it all day. Apart from when you went out to build an exercise
I built an
bike.
exercise bike today, I'll have you know.
You did.
Very rude.
He's going to stream himself on his exercise bike. Coming soon.
No, I'm not.
It's a portable one you could bring upstairs, set up in here.
I could use my phone and have it on its stand and video me on it just in the garage.
Or that.
Sleeps reckons I should do it because I could jiggle. Okie dokie. Right, so I think everyone should be seeing the test quiz banner. The banner is, get it right there.
No, I failed at that.
Right, we're all failing. We're all
I'm
failing.
giving up at that.
We're gonna give up. So we'll start the quiz. Make sure it all works. The usual shebang. So let's start it, and we'll get a quiz question right off the bat. It's the usual one. What is the point in this test quiz? Pick your answer. I'll give you a hint. The answer is testing. If you pick anything else, you're going to be wrong. All right? We're just making sure that people taking part can click buttons.
Was a good thing.
I mean,
to check.
you would think so, but as we found out last month, Papa K couldn't get any of it to work.
Mm.
So they decided to just send messages on Facebook. Did. And what you guys can't see is the chat is almost people taking the piss out of how, with a click. They know how to click buttons and stuff. So very funny. So the answer was, of course, testing. And I think there's 3 people playing, and only one of them picked testing. One of them called me an idiot, and the other one
picked kebab.
said no clue.
No one picked kebab, that's sad.
The loser picked testing. Who picked it? So, Sleeps. He's the only one that picked the right answer.
Well done, Sleeps.
Go Sleeps. I never realised that it doesn't show on the YouTube video. It doesn't show it, but on the live Twitch stream, it actually has fireworks coming up. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, I've noticed that before.
Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't actually show it on the YouTube video, but whatever. Who knows? So yeah, well done, Sleeps. Sleeps won. Sleeps is probably going to win the next round and the next quiz. To be honest, I don't think he.
I was thinking he's decided he's also going to dominate the test round.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Sleeps, do you feel you have to win everything? Is that what it is? You have to win everything. Well, I don't know. So do we want to wait a little bit and see if anyone else is going to join us, or do we just? I mean, we're 10 minutes past 9 now, and I did say it'd be at 9. I suppose I could in the future advertise on my Facebook. The problem with doing that is there's a lot of people that I work with that would jump on it and then take the piss out of me the whole next week at work.
Yeah.
So I don't really advertise on Facebook, just
No,
Twitter.
Just Twitter.
But I don't let any of my work colleagues know about Twitter.
It's probably a good plan too.
It is a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
They do take the piss out of me anyway, Kasara. That is
Yeah, they do. That's true.
that is.
But it gives them something else to take the piss out of. Tries to give them not too many things.
Yeah. Grandpa and Grandma K. I don't know if Grandpa and Grandma K are actually playing tonight, Sanguine, I'm afraid. I've not heard if they're planning on playing or not. So we should probably just think about.
Just go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, you guys are here, like the three of you. There's actually a fourth viewer, but whether they take part, who knows? We'll have a good head start above everyone else. So
Go for it.
you just want to go over quickly for some reason. You want to go out and playing a new exercise bike.
No, I'm going to go to bed.
Gonna go to bed. Oh yes. Mrs. K is suffering a little bit.
Mrs. K was suffering. I'm okay now.
Mrs. K, why were you suffering?
Came to bed very late and then I got up early.
What time did your husband message and say, are you planning on coming home tonight?
1 in the
10
morning.
past 1 in the morning. What time did you say you might try and be home for? Was it 11 o'clock?
No, you said I'd be home at 11. I never said any
Oh,
time.
okay, right. Well, anyway.
You suggested that I would be home at 11.
I suggested that.
And I said nothing. I hastened to add, I was down the road. I was 2 minutes away.
What do you mean you couldn't hear? Is Mrs. K too quiet?
Am I too quiet?
Sarah's saying we couldn't hear. You were at one bit. Yeah,
right,
you are.
yeah.
You are quite quiet.
Basically, I was out drinking and I came home really late.
Oh no, they're saying the audio clipped out for some
Oh right,
reason.
okay. I thought maybe it was me not talking loudly enough.
Well, it could have been that you weren't loud enough because the audio gate cut you off, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the audio gate cut her off. Anyway, she'll remember to be louder.
I'll try to be louder. But yes, I was a bit delicate this morning and most of the day. I'm wearing my glasses to distract from the fact that I look awful. Yes, I really do. I'm like,
I suppose we should just start the quiz now then.
yeah, let's start the quiz, or I can talk forever about my hangover and how horrid it is.
Oh, I have not said what the rounds are. So, we have, I'll tell you what the first 4 rounds are. We have a Valentine's Day round because we're in February. Woo! We have a Winter Olympics round because, of course, the Winter Olympics was held this year in Beijing. This month.
Yeah.
Don't know if anyone watched anything but curling. But, yeah. We have a round. Round 3 is called the Platinum and UK Royals round. And that's because this month is the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. So I decided to have a round with bits of information about Platinum and bits about Queen. Then we have the 4th round. What's the 4th round about and how does it tie into February, Mrs. K?
It's about famous leaders and it ties into February because in February I am reading a book about the history of the British Prime Minister. It's not just about prime ministers, British prime ministers, exclusive, but it is about leaders. That's it. That's the round. Yeah.
There you go. 10 news link to February. And then we have the extra special secret round, which we'll reveal. I had an itchy ear there, which we'll reveal when we get to it. So I suppose we should start with the Valentine's Day round, eh? We'll just jump on in.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready? Can people say they are ready in the chat room if they would like me to begin with the first round of the quiz? I'll expect 3 of you at least to say ready. After that, we'll go. Well,
Tenders, are you ready?
right.
Gladiators, ready.
Right. I think everybody is ready. So, we shall start with question number 1, which I will read. Yeah.
Yeah, you go for it.
Does that work?
I don't know. What
1,
are you trying
2,
to
3,
work?
4. Yeah, it means you'll do more questions on your round.
Okay.
That'll do. That's fine. Anyway, everyone, here we go. So, nope. I forgot to click the start button to get the rules up first. So that was a failed start.
It was. That bit first.
We prematurely attempted to start. So, let's start again. Contenders, are you ready? I'm not going to wait for you to be ready. I'm just going to actually click the button start anyway. Let's go. Which Roman goddess is said to be the mother of Cupid? Is it Aphrodite, Juno, Minerva, or Venus? So which of those goddesses is the Roman goddess that's supposedly the mother of Cupid? Aphrodite, Juno, Minerva, or Venus? There you go. I didn't actually know this one. I learnt this one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know this?
No.
No.
No, I didn't.
I did not know the answer. We shall reveal the answer in a second, once it tells me everyone is actually ready. So the answer is, of course, Venus. And well done to the 3 of you who got it right.
Congrats.
One of you went for Juno. Can't remember what Juno's the god for, or goddess for.
Well, they're all goddesses, aren't they? All
Yeah. I can't actually remember. One of them's a trick, because one of them's like the goddess of love from Greek.
Aphrodite.
That's Aphrodite.
Excuse me, I thought so.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm boring you.
No, you're not. No, I'm tired. Don't be mean. By the way, why is like in the chat there's like little ones of your face? Where did you get them from?
What's wrong with little pictures of my face?
Did you make those for people to use?
Yes.
Why?
People love my face.
Well, no, but everyone's just going to use them to take the piss out of you.
I know. We need to actually think about resetting this. So, like, we've got the chat window on the screen, us in like in the corner and the window at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So, but that would take me actually effort to do that. So maybe at some point I will. But until then, we'll just continue. Are you ready for question 2?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna read it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What year was the first in which you could buy Hallmark Valentine's Day cards in store? Was it 1910, 1922, 1930, or 1916? So which of those years was the first year that you could buy Hallmark Valentine's Day cards in store? And
it's actually, I had to be very specific in this question because you could actually order them the year before.
Oh, right, okay.
I got very confused when I found 2 different answers when I went and read it. So one of them was when you could buy it in the store, and the other was when you could actually order it.
I would have had no idea about this, I have to say. It's quite random. I don't know what made you think of asking this question.
Because it's actually Hallmark's holiday.
Oh,
so it was fine. And we are getting raided by Yaldi. Yaldi's bringing... Thank you for the raid, Yaldi. Yaldi's coming from Elden Ring to a quiz. I'm not entirely sure how much his viewers are going to appreciate the difference between Elden Ring and a quiz, but maybe they'll love it.
What's Elden Ring?
It's a horrible, horrible game that everyone but me is playing.
What kind of game? It sounds like a bit Lord of the Rings or something.
It is
Is it like
it's
that kind of like fantasy thing?
it's a game that's hard and difficult.
All right.
I don't do those. See, Sleeps is saying it's a hard game, so
So he
Killie
doesn't
doesn't
like
like it.
I don't know. It sounds like the name sounds a bit Tolkien. No.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Like Game of Thrones, right? Okay. Yeah.
And hi Vanessa, hi
Hi,
Yaldi,
Vanessa.
hi everyone else that's come along. You have missed 2 questions so far. If you're planning on joining in the quiz, so apologies that you're 2 behind. And if you're not joining the quiz and you just dropped in to say hello, hello.
Hello.
So anyway, the answer to this question was, of course,
1916.
I mean, only 2 of you went for it. So one of you guessed it. Sanguine definitely guessed it. I've no idea who the other one was.
I'm presuming Sanguine is not the person who went for 1916.
No,
but based on his
no,
response
he must have gone for 1922. So we'll move on to question number 3 in the quiz. For those that have just joined, the first 5 questions in this are on Valentine's Day stuff. Okay, I will try and introduce each round as we go through now going forward. Because I did list them off at the beginning. But next question, anyway, question 3. Which of these popular websites debuted on Valentine's Day in 2005? Was it Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or eBay? So one of those sites actually first debuted on Valentine's Day in 2005. You didn't know that. Have you known any of these yet?
No.
No. You're not a very loving person, are you?
No.
Fair enough. Not going to argue with you.
Me.
What?
You're not meant to agree with me.
Sorry.
You're meant
Sorry.
to go, but I'm really surprised you don't know loads about Valentine's Day. You've always been so into Valentine's Day.
Vanessa, why did you panic click? You shouldn't panic click. The answer is, of course, YouTube. So well done to the 3 of you that got it.
Well done.
Well
I
done.
had no idea. Probably guessed wrong. Like I touched my glasses and now.
I didn't know this. So far, by the way, I didn't know any of these questions either. I just came up with them.
What even made you think to go and find that out?
I did a search for facts about Valentine's Day.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I was going to say, that was like the other one as well, the Hallmark. I was like, what made you even
No, I searched for facts about Valentine's Day. And then, by the way, trying to make questions, some of them was actually not very easy, but I did it.
Well done.
I know, I'm very good. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Right, question 4.
Yep. Which fruit is also known as the love apple?
This is true.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Is it a strawberry, a tomato, a grape, or a plum?
Now, if you think about it, I've got some lovely plums. So they could be love apples. No? It's true.
Oh my god.
Why are you so embarrassed?
It's so funny. A love apple. Why? Who came up with that?
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
I don't know what it would be. Okay. Sorry. That just really made me laugh.
Would you like to review what a love apple is?
What now? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
A love apple is a tomato.
I know, well done. 4 of you got it right.
How does 4 people know that? I would have. It can't well guess. Somebody must have known. That's nuts.
Someone's known and shouted out in Discord for at least 3 of them. Bet you anything.
You reckon?
You know what? Supposedly Sleep says they all know they're love apples.
It just made the most sense.
Some people said it made the most sense. Okay.
Because it's red. But so strawberries.
So are strawberries. So are plums. And so are grapes.
Lovely plums.
Lovely plums. They don't have to. Apples aren't perfectly round, by the way, everyone. People are saying strawberries aren't round. Oh my god. You know what? Fine. You guys are all smarter than me and worked out a tomato is a love apple. Fine. Well done. The final question in the Valentine's Day round. What notorious gangster orchestrated the St. Valentine's Day massacre? Was it Ronald Cray, Bugsy Malone, Al Capone, or Machine Gun Kelly? So one of those notorious gangsters orchestrated the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Ronald Cray, Bugsy Malone, Al Capone, or Machine Gun Kelly?
I knew this one.
I knew this one as well. I did know this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite clearly Bugsy Malone with an ice cream gun.
Yes.
Yes. No?
Not commenting. You've not revealed the answer yet.
Okay. So the answer was, of course, Al Capone. And well done to all four of you that went for it. It was, of course, Al Capone. Vanessa, why are you laughing at Machine Gun Kelly, by the way? Right. So I suppose we should see the scores after the Valentine's Day round.
Yeah. Go for it. Sorry.
Oh my word, she just kicked the microphone.
Again.
It's like tradition.
Why have you got bits hanging down off it like that?
Because I do.
Scores
anyway,
on the doors.
Scores on the doors. Contestant 4 did well, whoever that is. Contestant 4, by the way, is on 80,000 points. We have no idea who contestant 4 is, but he or she is winning.
Mm-hmm.
And kicking the crap out of the usual winner, Sleeps, who has been followed up by Casara, and amazingly sanguine with positive points.
Yay!
And then there is Vanessa, who I think had her panic click on the third round, I think she said. So, that is a shame for Vanessa, but I'm sure Vanessa will claw her way out back. She normally does. She's saying it was her panic click. So, the next round is the Winter Olympics. So, Winter Olympics was held in Beijing this month.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've got a round about the Winter Olympics.
We do.
It was written before the Olympics. So, I don't think anything's changed, though, from what I remember. No answers. Wait, what? Oh, I think Casara thinks this was around about the Winter Olympics in Beijing. Oh, no, Casara. It's about the Winter Olympics as a... In general, I'm afraid. Okay. So, as people are raging in the chat about this round, we're just going to jump on in and do the questions. So you go first. Question 6?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So, next question. Question number 6.
Where were the first modern Olympic Winter Games held? Were they held in Moscow, Russia, Stockholm, Sweden, Salt Lake City, USA, or Chamonix, France? So which of those places were the first modern Olympic Winter Games held?
I had not a clue.
No, I wouldn't have known this. I'd have guessed and probably got it wrong, actually.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I'm not sure if one of them has ever held it. But I don't know. So the answer of this was, of course,
Chamonix in France.
Chamonix in France. So 3 of you got it. Well done.
That's really good, actually, because I don't think I'd have got that. I'd have probably gone for Moscow. I don't know why. Moscow.
Really?
But in pure guess.
Okay. Question number 7.
Mm-hmm.
The second one on the Olympics, the winter version, is coming up right now. Which Winter Olympic team was the subject of a 1993 Disney comedy? Was it the Jamaican bobsled team, the Australian curling team, the British ski jumping team, or the South African ice hockey team? So a 1993 Disney comedy film was about one of those teams. Which one was it? I think everyone should know this. Well, I hope everyone knows this. I mean, 1993 is quite a long time ago for a lot of the Zoomers and stuff that tend to be around these days. But I'm sure...
We watched this at school.
Wow.
When I was a kid, we watched this film
I went to the cinema to watch it.
Did you?
I saw it at the cinema,
It's
Bob.
awesome. I love this film.
It is awesome.
Vanessa says she wasn't born, but she knows it. Oh, you make me feel old.
Oh dear. The answer was, of course, the Jamaican bobsled team And all 5 of you got it. Well done, everyone.
Cool Runnings. Superb film.
Cool Runnings was the name. Sanguine did shout it out earlier on.
I see that.
He is trying to compare Cool Runnings to Home Alone 3 and should be banned for such sacrilege.
What?
He does it all the time. He thinks... I don't know if he really believes it, but he always goes on about how Home Alone 3 is a good film. And I can't... No one else in the world thinks that. And I don't know if he's just trying to be funny and failing, or he really believes it.
Home Alone 1. Obviously. Must be the first one. I mean, the second one's pretty good too. First is the best.
Okay. Question number 8. Okay, here we go with question number 8. Mrs. K.
What country has won both the most gold medals and the most medals overall in the Winter Olympic Games? Is it the USSR stroke Russia, the United States of America, I assume, Canada, or Norway? So which of those countries has won both the most gold medals and the most medals overall in the Winter Olympics?
So how many other United States are there, bar the United States of America?
Oh, but you still didn't say it.
At least I did USSR stroke Russia, because if you just did one or the other, because...
Yeah, no, I get why you've done that, yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, I understand that one.
And just so you know, I did check, this is still the same after the current Olympics.
Is it?
Well, I'm not sure now. The answer was, of course...
Norway!
And nobody got it right. It was Norway. Yes, Norway has won more gold medals than anyone else and more medals overall than anyone else. I did check, and I know Norway won the medal table again, but I don't know whether it was enough to keep them at the top for most medals overall. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know. But anyway, nobody got that right. Kasara had to refresh. That's the excuse she's using for not answering there. Okay, Kasara, we believe you. We're now moving on to question number 9. Which, honestly, I can't remember what any of these questions are. I wrote them like 3 weeks ago.
I remember all mine because I wrote them today.
There you go. Sleeps with check. They are still on the top of both tables. So Norway are still there.
Go Norway.
Go Norway. To be fair,
Awesome.
If you think about it, what else have they got to do but winter sports?
Well, they do have the weather for it.
They do have the weather
climate.
for it. They do. Okay then, question number 9. Take it away.
How many other cities have hosted both... Oh, go on. You said take it away.
Hosted the Summer and Winter Olympics before Beijing did in 2022. Is it none, 3, 2 or 1? So the Beijing hosted both the summer and the winter. Who else has done it, or how many others have done it before that? 0, 3, 1, 2 or 1? Did you... It was my go, wasn't it?
It was your go, but you said take it away.
I got confused.
Yeah.
Well, I confused you and then confused myself.
Yeah.
Apologies for that.
I realised as I started reading it, actually. And I was like, wait. Well, it matters.
Well, I don't know. You've stolen half of my question. Again, you were quiet. Nobody heard you say you're very sorry there. It didn't pick you up.
Oh, that's a shame.
You said you were sorry, though.
Did I?
People can lip read, you know.
That's true.
Okay, the answer was, of course, none.
None.
No. Wow, we have got a complete mix of answers to that one. But yeah, no. Beijing are the first place
to fake snow. To
fake snow, basically. Yep. And Sanguine was the one that got it right.
Well done, Sanguine.
Well done, Sanguine. That sticks in my craw even saying that out loud. But okay, I did it.
There's shock all round in the chat.
There is shock all round in the chat. Right, so... Oh, Vanessa, sorry, I'm a little trick there. Apologies. What? Fooling people, I know. You can read the final question then. Question 10.
Are we sure it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay.
Go for it.
Which country has hosted the Winter Olympic Games 4 times more than any other country? Is it France, the United States of America, Canada, or Japan? Which of those countries has hosted the Winter Olympic
Why are you
Games 4
bullying me?
times?
Write your own fucking questions next time then. Write them yourself.
Right, either put USA or put United
There's
States of
nothing
America.
wrong with putting the United States. Admittedly, none of them are counties.
No, they're
They're
not. I mean, it's a
countries.
pretty giant county, is that?
They are
really?
pretty giant counties. But, you know, you left me to do all this on my own.
Well, I usually do most months. Is that going to be your excuse all the time, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is. So the answer is, of course,
the United States of America.
it is. And whoever guessed France, I would have been tempted by France because they did host the first one and they have hosted a few. But no, the USA, to make it so Mrs. K doesn't shout at me anymore, hosted 4. No one else knew, so no one wanted to guess.
No one else went for it.
Fair enough. They realised when they all faffed away in the guesses in the last round that guessing is a bad move.
It is.
So, are we ready for the scores, everyone?
The scores on the doors.
Thank you for that lovely rendition.
It's all right.
The scores on the door. So the scores on the doors are coming up on your screen. Sanguine got minus 14k in that one. Contestant number 4 is still at the lead with 80,000, but Sleeps is right on their tail. It's only 5,000 behind now. Gonna get close. Kisara is in 3rd with 50k, and Sanguine is in 4th. And then Vanessa only, 11,000 behind now. So I think Vanessa is definitely going to get past Sanguine probably in the next round. Vanessa's playing the, if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to answer anything card, I think.
Sanguine wants to know if there's a food and drink
No, there's
section.
no food and drink section. We've been through the, you were here when we went through the quiz rounds. At least Vanessa's got an excuse. She wasn't here. You heard them all. Oh my god, I've just realised what the next round is.
What's the next one?
So, everyone, I apologise for the next round, okay? It was the Platinum Jubilee this month of Queen Elizabeth II. Okay? So, I have written a round about Queen Elizabeth II, but also about Platinum. So there are questions about the Queen, and there are questions about Platinum. It is a lovely merged quiz round.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. I originally wanted to do a round just on Platinum, but after 2 questions I couldn't think of any more. So that's why we've got the Queen. So good luck. What did you hit there? You hit it again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you apologised quietly so the microphone didn't pick it up. Stop it.
Did I?
I want you to hear. Everyone has to hear you saying sorry to me.
Do they? I didn't say sorry. Okay, just carry on with the quiz.
Right. So, question number 11 is coming up. The first someone getting gas. Question number 11, the first one in the Platinum and Royals round. So here we go. Question 11. How many years? Oh my god, that was a... How many years has the Queen been on the throne? 60, 80, 50 or 70? We'll ignore what the question's written. It is how many years has she been on the throne? 60, 80, 50 or 70?
How many years UK Queen been on? English is your first language, yeah?
No. No, it's not. I do proofread books, Leaps, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not good at checking his own homework.
I'm not.
He needs somebody to do it for him.
Yeah, I kind of do. I don't do a very good job of it. Anyway, the Queen has been on the throne for 70 years. You know, Platinum Jubilee is kind of the giveaway about that.
Only if you know what platinum means.
Only if you know Platinum 70, correct. But there you go. So, well done to the 4 of you that got it.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope the next question is written well because Mrs. K's reading it and she's just going to stop halfway through and refuse or something the next time.
I wouldn't do that.
Right, oh, you're getting close to the microphone so it picks your little quiet voice up, are you?
Yes.
No, don't get too low. Your face gets cut off by the questions.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 12 is now coming up onto the screen.
Who was the last UK monarch to reach this milestone? Was it none, Queen Elizabeth I, King Henry VIII, or Queen Victoria? So who was the last UK monarch to reach this milestone? Was it none of them, Queen Elizabeth I, King Henry VIII, or Queen Victoria?
You'd have known both of these so far, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kings and queens stuff I tend to know.
Oh, you just wait till we get onto the platinum questions though. Then you'll be in trouble. Oh, Kasara's shouting feck.
Was a feck.
Oh, you know what? Kasara's always playing the whole I clicked wrong card every time. I didn't click wrong. I made the mistake. Okay. Right. The answer is, of course,
none of them. So nobody served as long as the Queen.
Correct.
Which is pretty extraordinary, to be honest. Someone guessed Queen Victoria. To be fair, I can understand that because I don't think she was. Ooh, I'm working this out furiously now. 1837 to 1901. Go on, mathematician.
No.
64 years. And so she wasn't very, very far off it. But she didn't live to be in her 90s. I think she lived to be in her early 80s.
Hence why she didn't make it.
Hence why she didn't quite make it. Yeah.
So question number 13 is next. Here we go. Platinum question. What type of metal is platinum in the periodic table of elements? Is it actinide, an alkali, lanthanide, or a transition? So it's one of those types of metal: actinide, alkali, lanthanide, or transition metal. One of those.
You lost me at periodic table.
What?
Nothing.
They're all amazing. They're all amazing metals, man. I love metals.
Yeah. I love metal.
Oh no, Vanessa doesn't know anything about the Queen, and I don't know, Vanessa, if you know anything about platinum either. It might save you if you do, but I'm not sure how many people know that much about platinum, to be honest. Wait, she's shouting wait. Oh my god, does she know? Do you know about platinum? Is Vanessa going to shock us all with an amazing knowledge of platinum that we weren't expecting? The answer. There are different. Yes, Yaldi, there are different types of metal. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there are. Anyway, it's a transition metal, and 3 of you got this right. Well done. I'm actually surprised at that. I'm still surprised. Well done. I was expecting loads of people not to even answer that one.
Another question on a platinum album.
A platinum album, and then we've got Yaldi asking what it transitions into. I can't actually remember why it's called a transition metal. Actually, I can't. I'd have to go look it up. It's been that long since I did all that pish. I know you hate chemistry. I know. Anyway, you get to answer question 14, which I think is another royal question.
Oh, phew. I don't
Phew.
Chemistry.
Okay. There you go. Question number 14 is coming up now.
Who did the Queen replace as the UK monarch? Was it King George VI, King Charles II, Queen Victoria, or King Edward VIII? So which of those monarchs did the Queen replace as UK monarch?
I'm just reading what Yaldi said about platinum because it transitions.
Okay.
Welcome platinum to the LGBTQ plus family. Yaldi, that actually made me grin. This is Kay's reading out kings' names, and I'm trying not to laugh.
I was wondering what you were giggling at.
Yeah, well, I thought it was quite funny.
It is.
No, Kisara.
We've not finished yet.
No, we've not finished yet. We're on question 14. There's still on question 15 to come. Anyway, the answer to this one is, of course,
King George VI.
King George
He was
VI.
the Queen's father. King Edward VIII was her uncle. He abdicated.
He did.
He was before King George VI.
Queen Victoria was before them.
Quite a bit before
And
them.
King Charles was quite a lot before
Quite
them
a bit
as well.
Before them as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa, for the she picked up on my answer.
Anther.
Answer.
Anther. What's the answer?
What's the answer? So we're on the last question on Platinum and Royals, and it is, Casara will be happy to know, a Platinum question, and I think it's the easiest question in the round.
Do you?
I
Do you know
do.
what you should have done? Just thinking about the Platinum album thing. I don't know if this ever was on a Platinum album, but you should have contrived a question to a Platinum
About Queen.
albums, and the answer was Royals, the song by Lords. Lords? Is it called? You know that Royals song?
Yeah, okay.
That would have been funny.
Okay, it would have been.
Or you could have asked, did Royals ever go Platinum?
Or we could have had an album that was Platinum by Queen.
Oh, yeah, that would have been way
would have
better.
been, yeah?
Yeah, I worked too hard at that one, but
You
you
did
just went
work-
straight for
you
that.
did work too
yeah,
hard.
that would have been good.
Right,
Why didn't
anyway.
you do that?
Let's do
That would have been great.
Let's do the fight again. If I'd had support from my co-hosting partner, I may have been able to do that, eh?
Instead, we got transitioning metals
Instead, we got transitioning metals.
and whatever we're getting now.
We're getting a question in Platinum. All
Go
right,
for it.
here it comes. Which of these car parts is Platinum used in? The silencer, the catalytic converter, the exhaust manifold, or spark plugs? So Platinum is used in one of those parts. Is it the silencer, the catalytic converter, the exhaust manifold, or the spark plugs? See, it's exciting, Platinum. No?
Platinum makes good rings.
It does make rings. That is true. Yes, you have a platinum ring on.
I do.
Yaldi would have put converter, but he was eating. Yaldi, if you'd put converter, you would of course have been. I wasn't going to click reveal and then reveal it, but I misclicked. You would of course been right, and 4 of you were right. See,
Well done.
told you it was an easy one.
I don't know anything about cars, so no.
Yeah, but it's famous that people steal catalytic converters for the platinum in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
It's famous, but I didn't know it.
Right. So we shall see the scores.
On the doors.
No, we're not going to do on the doors anymore. We're just going to see the scores. We don't need any doors. Okay. So the scores. Well done, contestant 4, who got that the best. I think contestant 4 is probably still winning. Contestant 4 continues to be just ahead of Sleeps. That 14k points is there. We could be about to see Sleeps falling here.
Mm-hmm. To a mystery
contestant. Oh. Casara is on 3rd still. Sanguine is in 4th. And I think he's actually pulled away from Vanessa. Because I don't think Vanessa answered a single question in that round.
No, I don't think so.
She did say she didn't like the Queen. Sorry, she didn't know about the Queen. Sorry, Vanessa. I gather she didn't know about Platinum. So yeah, she didn't. She's playing Elden Ring. That's why. Right. So we're gonna have a little break for a few minutes. We're gonna get a. Well, Mrs. K's all right for a drink, but I'm gonna get a drinks top up. So we will be right back with round 4, which is God.
Is it mine?
It's your round
Yay!
next. So for those of you who've joined late, the next round is famous people.
Leaders.
Sorry, famous leaders. Sorry, leaders. And the reason it's to do with February is because Mrs. K is reading a book about prime ministers and decided I'd like to write a quiz on leaders. So there you go. There's your tenuous link to February.
Yeah.
So there we go. Anyway, we will be right back. See you in a few. We're back. Oh God, what the hell was that?
I don't know. That was awful. Don't do that again.
Sorry, everyone, for that.
He's really sorry.
I am really sorry about that. So, when we left you, contestant 4 was winning. And we are now ready to start round 4, which is the famous leaders round, written by Mrs. K, with no input from me whatsoever. So, I hope you love it. Would you like to just go into it? Would you like to?
Yeah, we can start. Is it me to read, is it?
It is you. You get to read 3 questions in this one.
Okay, cool.
Okay, everyone.
Yep.
Good luck.
Who was the first female Prime Minister of India? Was it Kamala Nehru, Sonia Gandhi, Stare Sharma, or Indira Gandhi? I pick questions where I can pronounce people's names, eh?
Would it help?
Anyway, which one of those ladies was the first female Prime Minister of India? What?
Nothing? Nothing at all? People are going to, why should I ever know this, is Sanguine's answer.
Might. You might not.
It's called general knowledge, Sanguine.
General knowledge.
General knowledge. That's what it's all about. Just think about it. If you're in a quiz in the future, you will know the answer to this. So, the answer is...
Indira Gandhi. And well done to the person who got it.
Well done to the one of you that got Indira Gandhi. I don't know who it was, but fair enough. I think there was 2 guesses in there, Sanguine and Vanessa for sure. I've no idea about the third one. Oh my god, Kasara must have guessed it.
Ah, well done.
There you go. So, I will read question 17.
Yep.
So question 17 is, who was the only British PM ever to be assassinated? Was it Robert Jenkinson, 2nd Earl of Liverpool, Spencer Perceval, Herbert H. Asquith, or Alex Douglas Home? So one of those toffs was assassinated. Which one was it? And by the way, when I wrote this for Mrs. K, I just wrote Robert Jenkinson, and she made me write out 2nd Earl of Liverpool as well.
Yeah, that's Lord Liverpool's government. So that just felt like the right thing to do. But then I thought if you just wrote Lord Liverpool, it'd be a bit weird because it could be any Lord Liverpool. So I thought you needed to specify which Lord Liverpool it was. There we go.
Anyway, the answer was, of course, Spencer
Well done, everyone.
Wow. Wow. Well done, everyone. He is the only British PM ever to be assassinated. Maybe you'd like to share the entire story. Make sure you can hear it and why he was assassinated.
So he was assassinated in 1812, and I think I read that it wasn't like a plot or that kind of thing, like, you know, high politics stuff. It was actually, I think, an aggrieved constituent. I think who'd petitioned him a few times over an issue, and got not the response he wanted, and he stabbed him, but I could be wrong. He might have shot him actually. Forget. Anyway, yeah, he assassinated him.
There you go. The only PM assassinated. So there you go. And yeah, all of you knew that. So well done.
Yeah, well done.
So question 18.
Yep.
Let's move on to question number 18.
How many sitting US presidents have been assassinated? Is it 2, 4, 5, or 3? So how many sitting US presidents have been assassinated? 2, 4, 5, or 3?
So this isn't really the leaders round. This is the who died round.
Well, no, it's those 2 questions. I think those are the only 2 about assassinations.
If you say so.
I think.
There's quite a lot of the Gandhis not been assassinated though.
Yes, I actually think the first female PM of India was assassinated as well.
So it is the assassination
No,
round.
I didn't ask a question about that. But when I went and read about her, I'm sure I read.
Okay. The answer is, of course...
4. Well done to the 3 people who got it.
I'm really, really hoping, Sanguine, that one of them was you. Although, historically, we would find that any American history question you tend to get wrong. Yep.
Did you go for 2? Or did you not play? No, he always plays. He must have gone for 2.
Yep.
Did you think Lincoln and Kennedy were it?
He forgot about.
You forgot JFK. So I assumed you would have gone for Lincoln and Kennedy too. Because to be fair, most people I think do.
Wow.
Remember Garfield? Oh dear.
Well, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. Well done, everyone else who's
Yeah.
not American. Well, we don't know what contestant for,
Yeah.
but everyone else who's not American for getting it right, and the American getting it wrong. Yeah. So, question number 19. Here we go. Fun. Who is the current Prime Minister of Iceland? Sanna Marin, Katrin Jakobsdottir, Hel Thorning-Schmidt, or Johanna Sigurðardóttir? Can you pronounce them, please?
I think it's Sanna Marin, Katrin Jakobsdottir, Hella Thorning-Schmidt, and Johanna Sigurðardóttir. I think that's right. That D with the thing, I think it's a sound, isn't it? I think.
Wow. Okay. So there you go. A load of names with a lot of daughters in them. Suppose they were missing an accent on Catherine's surname.
You are. You're missing the over the O. See how it's on Johanna's. You must have typed that one out. I think you copied Johanna off the internet because we didn't know how to do the little. Don't know what the correct word is for that letter. On the keyboard. It would have been on the international keyboard, but yeah. Well spotted, Sleeps.
Right. The answer was, of course, Katrin Jakobsdottir.
Well done to the person who got it.
Yeah, well done to the one of you that got that right. Johanna was.
Is a former Icelandic PM, so I can understand why went for her. Hella Thorning-Schmidt is a former Danish PM, and Sanna Marin is the current Prime Minister of Finland. There we go.
Thank you, Shaza, for the follow. So yeah, Katrin Jakobsdottir is the current PM of Iceland.
Mm-hmm.
So we've only got one more proper question left because the last 5 are quite simply ridiculous as always. Although actually no,
ridiculous this time.
Anyway, question 20, your final question on the leaders round.
I can't remember what this one is actually. I only wrote them today. This isn't.
Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
Who was the first Prime Minister of Australia? Was it Alfred Deakin, Chris Watson, George Reid, or Sir Edmund Barton? So, who was the first PM of Australia? Sir Edmund Barton, George Reid, Chris Watson, or Alfred Deakin?
Are you not missing the supplementary question? What crime did they commit to go to Australia? No? Yeah?
So I think for Australia, it's first Prime Minister at the turn of the 20th century. It's something like 1901, I think. I think.
Okay. I don't. You know what? If any of you know this,
I'll be very impressed.
I'll be very impressed. Very impressed.
This was a hard one.
This was the hard one, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
The answer was, of course,
Sir Edmund Barton, and 2 people got it. So well done.
No. 2 people got it. One of them must have been Sanguine, who just guesses everything.
Ah, right, okay.
So don't give Sanguine any well done pish.
Well done for guessing correctly.
See, didn't give him any well done pish, man. It's about the kebab. Fair enough. A lord, which is why he was PM. Okay, it was Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we've got the scores. Before we enter the final round, let's see everyone's scores.
Yep.
It was Kasara got the other one. Contestant number 4 is only
tight at the top.
4k points ahead of Sleeps. Kasara is 40 behind. Vanessa has now moved ahead of Sanguine. Well done, Vanessa. Sanguine back where he normally ends up.
He's still in positive points, though.
He is still in positive points. We will give him that. The redeems usually get disappointed, Yaldi, during the quiz because otherwise everyone makes me say a million dad jokes or wear a million hats in the middle of the quiz and we never get the quiz moving.
Mm.
It is a correct statement. I do love my kebabs.
Does.
It's true. It is very true. You know, if we finish,
No.
but we're almost finished.
No.
We could get a kebab though.
No.
We could.
No. Let's just carry on with the quiz.
Leaps is saying I've got an exercise bike. I could sit with the exercise bike while eating the kebab, and then I'm like kind of burning it off as I eat it.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
fine.
No.
Right, everyone. So we now have the final round, which is always the special round. So every month we do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
It usually involves us videoing something.
Yeah.
At least it has done. Well, this is only the second one. So we've the second one. It's not as cringy as last time. It's nowhere near as cringy as last time. It's quite...
We couldn't really best that,
we couldn't best it, so we decided not to try and we went for something boring.
It's not boring.
So, me and Mrs. K are going to take turns. Well, we did take turns. We've already done this, so it's recorded. You're going to see a video. That video is one of us reading a book. You have to tell us which book it is. It's that simple. Okay? Not complicated, nice and easy, not problematic. I originally at one point looked up an erotic book to read and decided when I read the lines, I was like, I'm not reading that out. I'm not saying all that. I'm not talking about starfishes and the salty no, I wasn't going to say that. There was also really bad sweary words in it, and I don't like swearing. Anyway, so we've gone for simple books. So here we go. We will play the video. Then after the video ends, we will bring the question up, and you can answer which of the 4 books it is. None of them should be difficult.
No, we picked well-known books.
We picked reasonably well-known books. One of them is quite blatantly a plug for something. So I do not apologise for that.
Actually, yeah, those aren't no.
Those aren't. But anyway, we are all ready to start. I need to remember to have this ready to be muted as well when I do this, because otherwise it ends up us talking over. So anyway, here we go with question number 1. In fairy tales, witches always wear silly black hats and black cloaks, and they ride on broomsticks. But this is not a fairy tale. This is about real witches. The most important thing you should know about real witches is this. Listen very carefully. Never forget what is coming next. Real witches dress in ordinary clothes and look very much like ordinary women. They live in ordinary houses and they work in ordinary jobs. That is why they are so hard to catch. A real witch hates children with a red-hot, sizzling hatred that is more sizzling and red-hot than any hatred you could possibly imagine. So, we're just going to go right into the question. The question is coming right up on your screens, everyone. What book was I reading there? Was it The Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson, The Witches by Roald Dahl, Coraline by Neil Gaiman, or The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum? Or Baum.
Yeah, I was thinking it's Baum.
Baum. Anyway, I was reading one of those books.
Which one was it?
Which book? I am wearing the same shirt.
It was today.
Yeah, because I recorded it today. You'll see Mrs. K is wearing the same shirt as well, the pineapple, when you get on to Mrs. K's videos. So anyway, the answer to that, and I know Casara's got it right because she was shouting mice, mice around the place, is of course The Witches by Roald Dahl, and all 6 of you got it. Well done. See, it's not difficult, it's not cringy, it's just a man with a camera where his penis is, to quote Yaldi, that's what Yaldi in the chat was saying, and me reading books. And next was Mrs. K is going to be reading. So you will now see the next question coming up on your screen in a second.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct to the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period that some of its noisiest authorities insisted on its being received, for good or for evil, in the superlative degree of comparison only.
So, right into the question. Mrs. K will read out the options for you now. What was she reading?
So what novel is Mrs. K reading? Am I reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, or Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte? Which of those am I reading?
And just to say, I know I missed the accent out on Bronte's name. I did miss out the Bronte. Kate Bush rocks. She does, Cassara. Wuthering Heights is a brilliant song. Can't deny it. Maybe that should be the next one. Mrs. K singing Kate Bush songs. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
I did volunteer to do a singing song
You did,
lyrics.
you did, and we are going to
we?
have to do that at some point.
He doesn't want me to do it though because he hates my singing. So
No, that's not true. No. The problem is I'm going to have to sing as well, and I don't want to do that.
Ah.
I don't want.
But you sing on the theme song. You do most of the singing, in fact.
Yeah, okay. The answer to that was, of course,
A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Well done.
Well done, the 5 you got it right. One of you went for Wuthering Heights, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Cassara's talking back to when me and her used to sing Barbie Girl.
You can also do Girls Just Want to Have Fun. You did that one quite well as well.
Oh, Cyndi Lauper?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'd 100% have a Kate Bush moment and get myself a flowery as fuck garment just floating around to her music. Oh, Kate Bush. We all love a bit of Kate Bush. Babushka, babushka. No?
No.
Okay.
It's a good song, but no. Keep it for a future round.
What, an entire round of Kate Bush songs?
Yeah, it was just an entire round of Kate Bush. Why not?
Right.
Giving things away here, though.
We are giving things away. Right, okay, so we're going to go on to the next question. Question number 23, and the third one in the book round, which is me, once again, reading a book. Lucky us. So let's go listen to it. In the short summer night, she learned so much. She would have thought a woman would have died of shame. She felt now she had come to the real bedrock of her nature, and was essentially shameless. She was her sensual self, naked and unashamed. She felt a triumph, almost a vain glory. So, that was how it was. That was life. That was how oneself really was. There was nothing left to disguise or be ashamed of. She shared her ultimate nakedness with a man, another being. So I hope you enjoyed listening to that very sensual reading. Mrs. K, I think, giggled when I read that one out and I recorded it. I don't know why. I thought it was quite. I picked quite a good bit from the book, if I'm honest. So anyway, what novel was that I was reading? Was it 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, Fanny Hill by John Cleland, 9.5 Weeks by Elizabeth McNeill, there's a good film of that, and Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence? So that was one of those cracking erotic novels, believe it or not. They're all called erotic novels, I discovered. I think the term erotic is different depending on when they were written, quite clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're going to guess one of these. I don't know. This one actually isn't as...
It's too hardcore for me.
That was too hardcore. I'm telling you, Sleeps, you should have seen some of the hardcore bits. I was like, I'm not reading any of those out.
It made him blush.
It did make me blush. I wasn't reading it out. I couldn't do it. I had a look at a few. I was like, nope. Not doing it. Anyway, the answer was, and well done, Sanguine, if you've picked that, Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence. That is what it was. So, well done. if you picked that just based on the fact it sounded like Lawrence. I forgot Sanguine quite likes to read the classics. I don't know how much of a classic Lady Chatterley's Lover is.
Well, it is.
I see. Screamed of his writing. So well done. We have we've got 2 more to go now, everyone. The next one is going to be Mrs. K reading it again, so we'll bring that video up for you all to enjoy.
If you're interested in stories with happy endings, you will be better off reading some other book. In this book, not only is there no happy ending, there is no happy beginning and very few happy things in the middle. This is because not very many happy things happened in the lives of the 3 Baudelaire youngsters. Violet, Klaus and Sonny Baudelaire were intelligent children, and they were charming and resourceful and had pleasant facial features, but they were extremely unlucky, and most everything that happened to them was rife with misfortune, misery and despair. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that is how the story goes.
So, the one thing you have to remember as well when we're going through these questions is these are books that we have in our house. So, some of them you might think, like, did you really think, for example, that we would have had 50 Shades of Grey? Well, we actually do, but that's not the point. We got an ebook. Remember, you bought it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You tried to read it.
I didn't finish it.
Didn't finish it. But anyway, the next question is 24, and those options of what Mrs. K is reading are, Mrs. K, take them away, what the options were.
Yep, so what am I reading? Am I reading The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney, or Matilda by Roald Dahl? So which of those am I reading?
Sanguine thinks it's easy.
It probably is.
It is easy. As I said, we don't usually make the little movie film.
We tried to pick books we thought might sound recognisable, even if you'd not read them, they're well known enough that you go, oh, I think I know what that is. Yeah.
Yep. You could do that, Vanessa. We could have done that. That would involve the thinking and actually planning ahead and not trying to rush it all this afternoon like we did.
Yeah, we were a bit disorganised.
So the answer to this one was, of course,
The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket. And well done to the 3 people who got it.
Yep. So we raided our daughter's bookshelf for that one.
Yeah, went and had a look to see, and I went, I know what.
That's where we got the Roald Dahl book from earlier as well. You see. So we now have the final question of the quiz.
It's you reading.
Which is me reading again. I really do apologise for this. No, I don't actually. Enjoy. I'd watched him die on the North Bridge scores of times. It never got any easier to witness it. Today I prayed I wouldn't have to. I had an appointment to keep, a duty however unwanted to perform, and I could not afford to be delayed. I could not keep those who had summoned me waiting. Of course, the spirits had other ideas. They always did. Halfway across the bridge, I felt time slip back a little, sensed the lost stones grow up beneath my feet, shuddered along with their tremors and braced myself for their fall. I saw him then, the lithe young man with a book in his hand, standing where he always was against the low stone wall. He turned to look at me, smiling and tipping his hat, as though it was me that he'd been waiting for. Then he stumbled, the ground beneath him shaking with an uncommon violence as the ghost of an abutment gave way. My heart swelled with the urge to cry out, then broke with the knowledge that it was futile. This happened long ago, I reminded myself. There is nothing you can do about it now. Alright, straight into the questions, everyone. So, what was I reading? Was I reading Ethersay by Sarah L. King, The House at Kirtlebeck End by Sarah L. King, The Gisborne Witch by Sarah L. King, or The Wax Artist by Sarah L. King? And in case you don't know, this is Sarah L. King. So, which one of her books was I reading there? Plug!
You just keep getting these in, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I do. Top-notch books, everyone. You're welcome. She came into the room and said, "Why are you reading my book?" Anyway, the answer to that one was The Wax Artist by C.L. King.
5 people got it.
5 people got it.
Superb. I'm delighted at that.
I'm assuming they just guessed I was reading the latest book out.
Well, yeah.
I would imagine. The
Plug
plug
is
is
real.
real, Sanguine. The plug was real. So, after that, we now actually have the results, everyone. Has contestant number 4 kept the lead? Have they knocked Sleeps off of his perch? Has Sanguine finished last? These are all
All will be
important
revealed
questions.
now.
Has Sanguine got a positive score? All will be now revealed. Now. And contestant number 4 wins with about 4,000 points. Sleeps has lost his title. We don't know who contestant number 4 is, but well done.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Sleeps was just behind him. Kisara clawed away to within 20k. Sanguine has passed Vanessa in that round.
No, you didn't come last.
Well done, Sanguine. Vanessa, well done. Considering you missed half of it and you think you've hated every round in this quiz today. Well done on getting to 60k nearly. Shaza, I think you took part in the last round there, so well done on getting positive. And Joe Mera, well, someone has to get negative points. It is tradition. And usually if someone is new to it, they don't realise that the quicker you answer wrong, the worse it is for you.
It is.
So thank you everyone for taking part. And well done contestant 4. If contestant 4 wants to actually tell me who they are. Oh, I've just seen contestant 4 was Sleeps' mum and Paul. So well done. I should have known because they're the people that beat Sleeps last time as well. I'm not as excited now. I was hoping it was somebody new who'd beaten him.
Oh,
Oh.
that's still exciting.
Well, it is still exciting that Sleeps lost. But yes, you're right. They wouldn't have. They might have got the Wax Artist wrong. Sleeps, you're right. If you hadn't bought it, huh? Bad luck. So, I hope you all enjoyed the quiz again. We enjoyed doing it. The quiz, just to make that clear. I can't help myself. These innuendos just pop out.
You and your love apples.
My love apples. You're never going to forget love apples, are you? Love apples.
Weird.
So, as you know, we will be back in a month. We will be back at the end of March. Last Sunday in March, we'll be back again. If you have any suggestions for the final round, feel free to drop them in. There's been a few about singing. People really want to hear us singing songs.
Elden Ring cosplay.
Elden Ring cosplay. We're not going to do Elden Ring cosplay. Oh my god.
I've no idea what Elden Ring is.
I've never played it, and I've managed to refuse watching it. And Yaldi, I will stream Elden Ring when I buy Elden Ring, which will probably be when it's free.
Because if he's going to play a hard game, he doesn't want to pay for it. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay to torture myself.
So, Kasara suggested the Hobbit cosplay.
We're not. No, we're not. We're not doing cosplay. We're definitely not doing Gimli cosplay either.
It's Gimli.
It's Gimli and the elf. You don't want to know
Okay.
about it. You really. You don't.
Not.
You don't want to know. It's not good. So yeah, Gimli and Legolas. Right. So, thank you everyone again for taking part.
Thank you.
We will, as I said, we'll be back in a month's time. Until then, I hope you have enjoyed the quiz again. We do enjoy. Don't Google it.
What?
Kasara's telling you to Google Legolas and Gimli. No, don't do it.
I'll Google it. I'll Google it later.
Don't. But yeah, thank you everyone.